7,900 gold.
It's a lot.
What?
He hasn't told you the amount, but
It is a
Whoa.
king's ransom. Let's just say that.
How bad are you at gambling? Like,
No.
or how good is he that he was able to get that far into debt?
Well,
hey guys, remember that D&D game we were playing?
oh, right.
Here you over the sound of claps.
Wow, Funko.
Alright, so, K-Doc, you're still tied up.
Yeah.
Thola has ensured that she will do her best to make sure your teeth aren't pulled, but she is requesting that you return this item that she has yet to see.
I'll show you the bowl.
You're a bit tied up at the moment.
Yeah, someone can fix that.
Okay.
Alright, the rope falls limp and you are technically untied.
All right.
Wasn't even tied that
What
tight.
about the old VHS of Star Wars?
Wait, which one is it? When the
Grab
first?
your,
Prequel. It's episode 1.
Oh.
The
No,
original Jurassic Park, though.
depends on what the box is.
Yeah.
Which printing it was.
Tell me. Have someone who may know artifacts with you currently? Or how about yourself, madam?
Me personally, I don't know much about magic, but I think what does she know about the group? Not much, really. Let's see her. She knows Skull's made several visits to the blacksmith, but isn't sure what about. So she wouldn't really know of anyone's magic capabilities, so she would have no answer to that, really, other than that she personally does not know much about magic.
I'm just looking at the like clearly not you. What about you?
Can you, like, not leave out my fucking ice cubes?
Oh,
I did. Oh.
that was me. I knew I forgot something.
There's a gentleman back in Iapo we could take it to.
Yes, let's do that. So long as it's not from the town where I ran from.
Oh, wow. Way to incriminate yourself.
Wow.
I just love the
We'll
fact
just hold
that
on to that item
you
until
keep
we get there.
digging yourself in this deeper and deeper hole.
You can see why
You're the best kind of rogue.
I want to take the item from him,
Well, he's a bartender.
and I also want to take his ring.
He's snatching the bowl and is also going for the ring unless you resist.
I don't resist it.
On both, or just the
Yes.
ring?
I rest the warhammer against your shoulder again.
Hey, listen.
I try to feed him some kobold fingers.
Stop.
No, we've already ate all the fingers. I'm gonna feed you some kobold toes.
So you are currently surrounded by three figures in your personal space, all grabbing or doing different things.
Listen. I can't trust you.
We've been listening to you, and you keep incriminating yourself.
All I want to do is hold on to this bowl that you have until we can figure out where it's supposed to belong,
Alright, so why are you trying to take my ring?
so that you can't try to lie to anyone else about being a fucking, like,
Better than mine.
Nobility.
yeah.
Like you did
Do you
to
want
us.
to trade?
I didn't say I was nobility, now did I?
Well,
You
I guess
said
you
that
did
you were
too.
connected to a duke.
That's not telling me nobility.
If you're showing a signet ring like you
Yeah,
were doing,
being high
then you're
numbers so
connected
far.
to nobility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just me.
What has something to
I
do
bought
with
it based on
nobility
what you
myself?
like red, so I'll get the red set.
Well, the fact that you flashed a signet ring.
We'll just hold on to these
Oh, no,
items
it's on
for
top. I
you
see it.
for a while until we get to Iapo and figure out
Also, you got a bit of cash up.
what's going on
Yeah.
exactly.
Like 5 and 1.
Oh. Grab me the
So you either give us these items willingly, or we take them.
Apparently, quite a bit there.
Ooh.
Jill just has a hidden stash that she was just like,
Yeah,
yeah, all right.
about the money I stashed.
I got.
That's a good thing.
I got $2 that I can.
Just give them the 5.
I'll give the bowl to her. Leave the ring. You never know when. Well, we may need it.
What? Huh?
Basically, you spent 15 instead of 20 now.
Can we at least get an agreement with that?
You take the ring off your person, leave it in your pouch. If I see it out,
All right.
I take it.
I'm willing
Take
to
the ring
accept
off.
that.
I'm going to put it into my pouch. There.
And now the bull.
I hand it to the woman.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
She takes the bowl from you, and she, with that being the agreement and everything being settled, she
Pull
now
the warhammer away and
heads into her carriage. Anyone close to the carriage can make the perception check. It's a bit of ways from the tree, but if anyone chose to fall and
Nah,
no,
I don't. I don't.
I don't need to know where the bull is as long as it's not.
I
on
trust
the-
Sola.
okay. Didn't know if Skull was.
Is it shiny? I am looking.
The bowl
Oh,
is shiny.
shiny.
It's got this around it. It's got this gold plated metal. It seems to have these
So
wave
before any of
protrusions
this, I want
coming
to
out.
sniff it.
Okay. As she's being handed the item, kind of take a sniff at it.
I got a 9. Wait, no, that's not a 6. I thought it was a 6. I got a 12.
Well, you're not getting any smells off of it, but you do notice from a passing glance, it looks like it had maybe water in it at some point. It seems like there's a few drops at the bottom of it.
I like it.
Tastes like water.
That's kind of suspicious.
The most magical of tastes.
But yeah, she takes the bowl and heads into the carriage.
I follow.
All right. Then she kind of hunches down while she's in the carriage and lifts up a compartment and puts it underneath. And then when she puts it back down, it blends in well with the wooden frame. So
I never said I pulled your teeth, by the way.
Is the Messiah?
Already got the teeth.
What's side?
I'm sure you're so charming.
Not to you, because I don't care about you.
I hope you rot in hell.
So let's go on this journey.
Nah, I'm not a sinner like you.
Let's get in this
Oh,
carriage.
please, a cleric sits on a center.
I sit
Alright.
up on the carriage.
So Fenris is going to sit with Thola, and everyone else is in the back unless someone wants to run away.
No. I'm sticking with the carriage. The
All right.
door's there.
That's a good decision. I have a long bow. A long
He wants to show
bow.
you his longbow.
I don't want to see your long bow.
You've heard it's quite long.
Just saying, it's got some range.
Alright, you
How childish are you, Jake?
Sponsored by Dick.
You remember we mentioned that there's the running joke about how he sucks cock, right? Okay.
We're never going to get sponsors like this, guys.
Ron Jeremy.
Like your
Hey!
So, you've traveled far enough north at this point that she starts to veer towards the east. And
Stop touching me!
What? I'm not touching you.
You're touching me!
Oh, him.
Oh,
I
I
am
wasn't touching you.
Sounds good.
and now you are all off the path, and you notice the ride is a bit bumpier than it was before.
Rude.
At this point, you're still in the grasslands, so let's see if something happens during the first few hours.
I'll kill you!
What? Oh. Yeah, nothing.
Fenris, since you're up there with her, you can make a perception check.
Be perceptive. I was not perceptive. I got a 6.
At one point, you saw this
Need to make this
deer
robot.
grazing in the
It's
grasslands,
gonna be a robot to make
but when you look back at one
Be a
point,
man.
just to see if it was still there, it was gone.
Go, Steve.
Ghost.
During the next several hours. Now, while you are traveling, it's still going to be another long journey. Is anyone in the carriage or outside the carriage having any interactions with anyone? Or doing anything particular?
So I'm still having a rough time over the kobold I accidentally murdered. So I'm just going to be staring forward, and if just so happens our lucky captive happens to be in front of me, I'll be staring dead into him.
Let's see here.
Dead.
Retors is kind of taking up the bed on the other side, so he would more or less be sitting next to you, unless he chose
Oh no,
to sit on.
I'd probably be sitting on top of Retors, so I mean, I don't care.
Then there's a good chance he might be sitting on the bench
You're a
across from
good
you.
protector.
Yes, Retors is incapacitated.
That was
at the
quick.
moment.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Turns out it's been.
it's just a rando. It's not even dominant. Give me your pizza.
Hey guys, I heard you were getting pizza.
Hey, we heard we were sponsoring you.
I heard somebody shout something about Elfish Rate.
Ooh.
Tell me
Come
more.
help pick up the stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
we don't need like 4 people to go.
So, Fenris, make another perception check during
Can we
these.
stop talking about being sponsored by Domino's
18.
and actually eat Domino's?
Yes, please stop talking about the sponsor stuff.
Making life very difficult for our friend here.
So, Fenris, during the next several hours, you see up in the sky
It's a bird.
a bird-like creature, if you will.
Is this
Superman?
It has a long bill, and it's
Oh, is it one of those axe beaks?
it's not an axe-beak.
Do they even fly?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they do either, actually.
I'm not even on the
Anyway,
page, but
continue.
it's got quite a large wingspan, and it seems like it's got some leathery wings. It's a pterodon.
A
And
pterodactyl?
there seems to be a pterodon. You don't pronounce
A
it.
pterodactyl!
But yeah, there seems to be
Those bastards.
Just one.
Domino's ruined your.
flying in the air.
Is it hostile at all?
It just doesn't seem to notice you. It's just flying,
Then I'm not gonna fuck with it.
just letting you know the world is living and things are going on.
I appreciate it.
I'm happy to
I'm gonna let it continue to live.
I let it live. It didn't have a
It
fucking
gets struck by
choice.
lightning. There you go.
Jesus, if it got struck by lightning, I'd fucking go fetch it. Like, I'm keeping this.
Or put it there a second.
Okay. And so you've been on this day's travel for about 8 hours now. It's midday
The
at
first
this
one
point.
to get, I didn't pay anything, so.
Go get some. Go get some.
And at this moment, you don't even need to roll a check. You notice that the skies above are starting to get dark and cloudy. I think it's gonna rain.
We got a storm, my brun.
Season's that way.
Some bro.
I'm gonna get pizza.
Yep.
I have character interactions.
It's a pizza storm.
Pizza storm.
Are we in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Hell yeah.
Sponsored by Disney.
This crossover is the most legendary.
Wait, is that a Disney film? Is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs a Disney film?
Or is it DreamWorks? No?
It's
Sponsorship.
Wait, it's
I know
Pixar?
not Disney.
Pixar and Disney are the same.
No, Pixar's owned by Disney.
So it's
I
DreamWorks.
think it's DreamWorks. I'm almost certain it's not a Sony.
Almost.
Almost certain. God help us if it is.
So yeah, it's starting to get cloudy. And it's around this time, Lola brings up she thinks we're close. And you notice you have entered a more hill-like environment. There's not as much grass growing, and the land structure has become more hilly and just different sized mounds off in the distance.
How late is it in the day?
You're getting into the afternoon, but at this point, daylight isn't a trustworthy sign of what time it is.
There's no mist rolling in, is there?
No, there's currently no mist.
Alright, good. I don't trust that shit at all.
What?
Are there any, like, trees or anything around us? Just the hills.
There are trees spread out, even more so than before.
Alright.
And
If we're close, maybe we should try to hurry up to that cave so we have a dry place to sleep.
I like the way you think. Outside, man.
well, she hands you the map since you're sitting next to her, and it basically details. It seems like on the map there's like distinctly 4 like hill mounds with an X drawn and a circle, indicating that whoever made this map suggested that the cave entrance is probably in this location. And you can make a knowledge nature to use the landmarks and the map detail to get a sense on how far you are from the location.
Be careful with your character sheet underneath it. They're boxing stuff.
Well, I rolled a 19 and I get a +3, so 22.
Ooh.
I know exactly where this shit at.
With your guidance, you steer her in the right direction, and it seems to actually save a bit of time instead of having the trial and error. You pretty much just point out which way to go.
Excellent.
I'm real good at map reading, guys.
I'm not. In real life or in
I'm terrible in real life.
Jill knows.
And it is,
No. Don't want to get into it.
it is at this point that it starts to sputter water. It's starting to rain. It's not heavy yet, but you are feeling water fall upon you. And anyone in the carriage can hear the droplets hit on the roof of the carriage they're in.
Is there lightning?
Not yet.
Give me a sign. You know.
Now, so how are you holding up after the accident?
Hey, Kobold.
Just stares blankly because you brought it up.
There's ways of making things right.
He pets the skull across his chest.
He lives in your heart. I understand.
Fenris, you see this flash of light in the air. You recognize it as lightning.
Uh-oh.
Still spooked me. It's very sudden.
1 minute later, you hear a crackling, thunderous sound coming from the sky.
Dang, we should get in this cave,
Is
guys.
it loud?
Like
Startlingly loud? Like boom,
it took
like,
a
boom.
minute, so not yet, but you can hear it off in the
Okay.
distance.
Then he's not going to do what I thought he was going to do.
Yeah, if I had rolled
Fly
differently,
up
it
as
would
a
have happened
rage and
sooner.
kill us all inside.
No, actually, yeah, it would have. He was about to
Actually-
roll into it like a sudden rage.
You
Would
stay
it be
here.
good?
So we're at the cave, right?
No, but you are at the location on the map where there are 4 hills. You might have to get out and start looking.
Damn it. Alright, I'm going to hop off and
'Cause
start
it-
searching around.
Yeah, okay. You notice the carriage comes to a stop. You can hear.
Are we there
It
yet?
sounds like Fenris has gotten off, or at least someone has gotten off.
I'm going to go back. I'm looking for this cave.
All right.
Old Greg?
As you move on top of one of the hills, roll a perception to see if you can spot the cave entrance.
16.
So you're looking around and you don't immediately see anything. However, something does seem off. It seems like one of the sides of the hills, something's wrong with it. It's like you don't think it naturally grew that way.
I check it out. I want to feel it. I want to push against it.
As you push your hand against it, it reacts in a way to where it like pushes inward, and when you let go, it kind of springs back forward.
Blubbery.
It definitely seems to be made of like it seems like grass and dirt, but a hill shouldn't move that way.
I check out my hand axe. Cut it.
You cut through this tarp-like structure, revealing the entrance to the cave, as it seems to have been camouflaged in a way to hide it.
I run back to the caravan to get my friends.
Okay. Fenris avoided the pit
I guess
trap.
we'll just sit in the caravan then.
He found the pit trap. Basically, if you had failed finding it and just started wandering around the area, you would have fallen in.
Oh, jeez. Thank God I'm
We have
super
this
good at
guy.
finding shit.
So Fenris heads back to the carriage to inform that he has found an entrance to a cave.
Excellent work, buddy.
Ooh, we should get inside before this lightning gets real bad.
Logic.
And
My horns just conduct the shit out of it.
Well, it should be fine. You're the shortest one in the group.
It's true.
Oh, you're screwed.
Oh shit!
Wait, no, I'm screwed.
You're the one in armor, right?
What's that?
I'm a rock person, though, so
Not really.
I know, but I want to believe.
I got a rock.
Ancestors, save me! It didn't work. And that's how the pit.
now the entrance to this cave does seem
Now you're a thunderstone.
quite large, and now that you're inspecting it more closely, you can see like seems at the front of the cave, where the tarp was covering it, there is this small pit that, had you just walked through it, you would have fallen deep into the cave somewhere. And you are able to navigate the horse and carriage around this hole so that they can be in the cave as well, but not long after being in the cave, it seems big enough to house everybody, but it immediately starts getting smaller and smaller towards the back of this main room.
Alright.
Look at that noble.
So you don't think the horse is going to travel very far in.
That's far. That's fine. We can
But
walk.
it's inside the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't leave the carriage until it's inside the cave.
And by now you have a downpour going on as it's starting to rain heavily. You're inside a cave.
How much time is left in the day?
You're not sure.
But we've been traveling for a pretty good while.
Okay, never mind.
I secretly take out my watch and see the time, and then secretly hide it again, sharing no information with the party.
Looks like it's 7 o'clock.
Skull? It's pretty late in the day. It's probably around 10 o'clock. The hands are at 10. But if anyone wants to try and see the pocket watch, it would be a perception versus his sleight of hand.
No.
Nah.
I'm still in the fucking thing, so.
Yeah, you don't even know he's got one.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I just like, what the fuck was that? This weird fucking orc, whatever.
No, I know we've been traveling for a pretty good portion of the day with the rain and shit. I think we should rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Should you have enough room for camp?
And it would make sense that while we're resting to come up with a game plan on going further into the cave rather than just wandering.
You know what? Tonight, let's not put any watches at all, guys.
I like the way you think.
Skull taking a shit in the hole.
Strategic. You just hear at the bottom.
So wait,
You're taking a shit in the pit trap?
so you're purposely not going to have any sleep tonight?
There's likely already shit in
I
there.
was kidding about that.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have a watch.
Yeah. Or so now
What's the worst that could happen in this kobold infested cave?
we weren't even in the cave and we were already attacked by kobolds, so we killed them all. So we're safe now.
And we'll
Because there's
figure it
only
out.
ever 6 kobolds at any given time.
True. They're only traveling packs of 6.
They're not a horde-based monster.
Definitely not.
Those other 2 would have to go find 4.
Yeah. And then we got a threat.
See,
So-
you laughed that he was shitting in the pit trap, but at the same time, he specifically said it just leads to another part of the cave. It
Yeah.
doesn't actually go.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, he shits in the trap.
There's like a dragon down there or something.
It's just pissed off because suddenly there's shit right by his face.
It takes a while, but you
That's
do
what I'm
eventually
worried
hear a splat sound.
It's waking up
As
for
you
the first time in
defecate
10,000
upon this
years.
hole.
It's just-
Hell yeah.
I guess that's the bathroom now.
Yeah, no.
Let's say, when's the last time you fuckers
Well,
went?
well, it's a bathroom now, and also you've marked the area and stuff. It's now no animal will try and cross its path.
Yeah.
We've effectively cut them off. Excellent work. Your strategic planning is sound.
He just sits there with his pants down, just looking at
Just be safe. You should climb down the pit and see what's at the bottom.
No!
you. Stay on
Oh
the
god, there's
road.
just shit down here.
There's so much shit.
That's not too far out of the option after all.
Whoa!
With Retors as inventory.
See? Then you'll be fine. If we drop you down there and it is nothing but just a giant poop pit and stuff, your fall will be cushioned. If not, then we know that it's not the poop
Not to
pit.
mention that pretty much everyone
It
has
goes into a compactor.
Oh god damn it.
There's just a random kobold with
So-
like a top hat that's just like,
Setting up camp, what
something.
is the sleep arrangement?
I'll take middle watch again.
First watch, like always. You're not taking shit.
Yeah, we don't press.
Tie that motherfucker to a stalagmite.
I'm going to assume that I can't dig
I
a
don't
hole in the
again.
cave.
I walk him out like a day's worth and stuff in time back. to the
Yeah,
tree.
no, it's a... Here's the thing, you have adamant.
I'm not going to use it like a shovel, so throw it back into
Then,
there.
no, you would have nothing
So
on
I'm going
you.
to lay it over the hole I just shat in and sleep on top of it.
Oh, nice.
Now no one can roll into it in night.
Excellent.
Damn, you thwarted my plans of killing someone off right.
You're so
Well, I was more worried about somebody coming out of the hole and just shot in.
you're so smart.
Who the fuck shat in my home? What the fuck?
It's just like a
Like
random
swab,
hermit,
something you
not
really
even
hadn't
have anything to do with the kobolds, just random guys. Like,
Just a random.
Why
no,
you?
It's gonna be a giant spider.
Hell yeah.
Sheila, no.
God damn it, again?
Thank goodness we don't got
First
any
watch,
forfeit call
perception
people.
check. See if anything happens.
6.
I like your little tune that you threw in there for the nice touch.
So, you can hear the rain outside. It's going on for quite some time, and by the end of your shift, it's still going, but you didn't really see anything happen in or around the cave.
Cool.
Monday, second watch.
Excellent.
Also, did you really tie him to a stalagmite? Or tight, or whichever one it is?
Yeah.
Tight saying tight from the ceiling.
Yes, he has to legitimately prove he's trustworthy enough for us to not do that, and he has not so far.
Definitely is not so.
You've just given us nothing but more reasons to want to type. Huzzahs all around. We've done it, guys. Wait, what am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Okay. 14.
You've seen pretty alert throughout the night, but so far nothing has come out of the cave, into the cave. It's still raining outside. You did not assess any sort of threats during your watch.
Excellent.
Skull, third watch.
Holy shit.
Oh.
21. Hey. Trash, please. No, actually, that's recyclable. I forgot that was aluminum.
Yeah.
Num num num.
Aluminum.
So nice rare of metals.
So, Skull, during your watch, near the end of it,
Down with the sickness.
you actually see a pair of eyes off further into the cave. Kind of stares at the group for a moment, and then seeps back into the darkness.
It's the
Who stares
mother of
deadly
the
into the
baby
eyes?
kobold.
When you have your little staring contest, it kind of crouches low to the ground before slipping away.
So in this time, it's still raining outside.
Yes.
So Skull's gonna do like a perimeter check, but he's also gonna like when he's out in the rain, he's gonna like wash, and then come back inside and roll around over there.
I'm washing in the rain. Yeah, well, you
Alright,
gotta reapply that armoring that you got from the dirt.
Well, that and he just doesn't want people to see his skin color.
We don't see color.
Yeah, we're not some racist assholes like those fucking guards at the town.
Dude,
So, your watch comes to an end. It is now technically morning, although it's not daylight outside.
Huzzah.
It's stormed all through the night.
Super well rested.
Yeah.
Skull has a new muddied matted hair do going on.
Hey, he's not bloody anymore.
Oh.
But he's muddy.
You look nice.
You bathe?
It's covered in mud.
What? Is it covered in blood?
How rude can you be?
Hold on, let me see. Pretty rude.
That's medium rude. Only roll up to 10.
Alright, let's eat some breakfast and then explore this cave.
You still have some kobold meat left over that was turned into jerky, basically.
Delicious, delicious kobold jerky.
When
Turns
we
out
get
this quest
done,
was truly for food.
when we get done, I want to throw the bones in the hole.
It's just the
And
garbage.
shit in the whole floor.
We all take turns shitting in the hole.
Yeah.
Then the malice of the kobold souls are going to come back reunited. They're skeletons, and they're going to be even more pissed off because
They're gonna be shit-covered skeletons.
They're really shitty monsters.
Don't worry, they're kobolds. They don't have
Get
souls.
out.
I'll see you later, bye. I don't deserve to be here anymore.
Alright. So, what is your marching order as you head into the cave? It gets pretty narrow,
I think we're gonna put our new friend at the forefront here.
What? No.
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 That's
Send the guy with the worst AC.
there is a limit in the back. So
Okay,
No,
I'm getting back.
I don't trust him in the back. He's gonna run away.
Or back.
He has to be in the middle or the front.
in the middle.
Ah.
All right,
I'll be behind him, so I'm not gonna hit him.
that's fine.
Oh, great.
I'll lead the way then.
Fenrir is leading the way. With, you said you were behind him, Monday?
Yeah, I think it should be me, Thola, and then
What should
Kadak,
call it?
Mundi, and then Skull in the back.
And basically, Skull's door will work as the. They can't hit us from the back.
Useful door.
Expert play.
I still want him to be in front, so if we fall into a trap, it's him. I'm so scared I'm gonna die.
Speaking of traps, perception check.
Oh.
You know what? Before we start going, I'm
But
going to
only the
accept
person
that.
in the
Oh.
front because of how narrow this
Here,
is.
Okay.
we'll let him be up front.
Nah, it's fine. Ah, I rolled a
What's all
dirty
that?
20.
Well,
Okay, with that dirty 20, you can see. You don't go very far in the cave before you see this bear trap lying on the ground.
I take one of the shitty daggers I got off the Kobold, and I drop it in there to make the trap go off.
As you drop the dagger in, the trap snaps upward and closed together.
It flips the dagger off in the eye.
And
Thanks, Jill.
Anytime.
She's done this before.
I didn't have any like sticks or anything to put in there.
And the dagger you tossed in actually gets snapped in half as the teeth crush the metal.
Well, it was a pretty
Alright.
crappy dagger, so I mean,
I collect the shards.
We need all scrap metal.
Hey man, I don't know what we can do with this.
can melt it all down. I mean, it might be crappy now, but you can make it into something worthwhile.
I wonder what one of the
Like a little
treasures
pedestal to
is.
put that bowl on.
So, you begin heading through the cave. Skull, you figured that kobold you saw earlier was probably the one that placed this trap. And
They keep the bear trap.
Take the bear trap. Okay.
Smart.
Wait, is the bear trap on
I
a
should've
chain,
done
or is
that.
it just a
It
bear
was
trap?
on a chain into the
Top
ground.
and swing it around and snap something like that.
What's gonna throw it at people?
Like kind of like a flail club and stuff. And it's just
Look at you.
So, you start heading into the cave.
just imagine how intimidating.
We got
you are
someone
now.
with dark
You got
vision
that
up
giant
front,
worm and-
The only one without dark vision is the guy near the back, Mundy.
Yeah, he's second to last.
So, Mundy,
So it's fine.
as you're heading through this cave, you can't see shit. It's dark in front of you, it's dark behind you,
He's
it's
holding
dark
my
all
hand.
around.
I'll guide you.
In fact, you have like no
Oh.
you have no perception of up or down at the moment. You're very disoriented.
Release.
I'm so scared. So scared. So
It's Stacy Jane.
okay, I don't really want to hold your hand anymore. So
So what are you doing about
Don't
this
be mean to
situation?
Nene. He
What?
just needs personal
all right,
affection.
here I'll give.
No, you lost your chance. Ah.
Yeah, but he always has a spot for you. It's not the same.
He was trying to invite me into his heart, and I
And you broke it, man. You broke it.
So what's
At
going
least
on?
Scott was unconscious for that.
Mundy is currently
The
the only
first
one that
time.
seems to be struggling with the darkness, and I'm trying to figure out if he's doing anything about it. Is he going to light, have a light source such as a torch? Is he going to hold someone's hand or use rope to tie himself to someone else?
Carry me
No.
onto his back. And
No. No. I physically do not have the strength. No.
See, I'm going to still look around him and guide him from behind. So I'm behind you, aren't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Skull is in the rear.
So I'm just going to guide you from behind.
Alright.
I put my entire faith in you,
Yeah, don't do that.
even more so than I do in my God.
Oh.
That's a mistake.
You suddenly lose your cleric abilities.
Ah!
If you had your first level spells, you've lost them for the day. Ah!
Okay.
No.
Repentance.
You are traveling through these caves for a while. It's always been fairly narrow. Sometimes it widens and
Did you
then
say return
shrinks
to spell?
back. But
Man,
you always
that's
seem
the
to
way.
have a way to walk. There were a few points where you had to start crawling because it got narrow. It's still big enough for
Okay, I shouldn't have to crawl if they have to crawl. I'm real short.
I'm just standing.
Maybe I have to crouch, but if I have to crawl, these motherfuckers ain't getting through there.
Mundy would definitely have to crawl, as he would have the most trouble getting through some of the
I have a
gaps.
door. Can I get in there?
No.
Let's see.
The door was like as big, if not bigger than.
Just set the door up on it, and then open it up and walk
The
inside.
caves, they get to a point where they're short enough that they're 4 stories high, but they're always wide enough for 2 kobolds to go through. So your door would be able to scrape through. Start scratching against the sides of
Just
some of these
showering spots.
I mean, I'm
smaller
just picturing
areas.
like Silent Hill, the darkness of the cave is the screech of metal.
So yes, from behind the rest of the group, you're hearing metal scrape against rock.
But
Behind
that's
you.
causing sparks. So now I can.
Well,
Not
You're
really.
getting flashes.
Oh,
You're getting these sparks of light behind you, but it's not really.
so much for the stealthy approach.
Shut up.
No.
I'm gonna grunt. I don't like this cave. I'm just gonna be grunting and cracking.
I'm just gonna light a light because I legitimately I'm like a mole right now.
That's fine.
Okay.
Except I'm not even being useful in digging.
What
so.
is your light source? Is it a torch? Is it some?
Please don't kill us inside this tiny little opening.
I'm not gonna light myself on fire and then hug
No,
you.
we need
so-
oxygen. You're gonna burn up all our oxygen.
Yeah.
I mean, the cave's open.
I have a door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Just gonna have a
it's
little
We
candle.
don't have enough like airflow. My door is taking up all that space.
Just a candle.
But we got like all the
Yeah,
oxygen in the.
Mundy lights a
cave ahead of
candle.
us.
A very small flame does not take up much oxygen.
I can still see a little bit.
It allows you to see dimly 5 feet around you, but not much.
So
else.
you can see us.
You can see.
I can see his back.
His ass.
Yeah.
Don't check it out too long. Anyway,
No.
you eventually come upon.
Oh god.
You eventually come upon a point
16.
to where the path splits in 2. One heads. This whole time you've been traveling, you've been going at its light down slope,
I hate this.
and now the path splits to where it goes slightly up and slightly down.
Let's split up, gang.
What? No. That's a bad idea.
I call being
No.
Scooby. That means I get semi-main character status.
Hold on, no. We've already
As
established
long as we can dress you up
that
like
me
a
and
grandma,
Skull
we'll
are
be okay.
Scooby and Shaggy.
As long as we can dress you up like a
You've
grandma.
already
we're okay.
yes, done that part.
Accepted.
What way do you guys want to go, though? We're not splitting up.
Right is always right.
Left is always safer.
Going right will take you slightly down, and going left will take you slightly up.
I vote left.
Can I turn the kobold tail into like a rabbit's foot? Kind of like one of those deals.
Confuse it with all.
So
that.
basically, just a hunter's treasure. Or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
Yeah, I mean it's rather big, but it.
Not for me.
Well, that means that it's a lot of luck.
They're like what, 3 feet tall. Maybe the tail is half their length, half their height. It might be a foot long.
Yeah, that ain't much for me.
It's like a little sash thing that you put on your
But not really. Which way are we going? Which way do you guys want to go?
right.
Left.
You don't count.
Right, left? Skull, Thola? Oh shit, where's Retoris?
He's watching the carriage and the horse.
Thank goodness. He's so diligent.
Where's it is?
And therefore watching the cave entrance. So, I mean, if there were a bunch of kobolds out in the world and they started coming home,
He'd be able to single-handedly take them all out.
Yeah, he's got those spells.
those single target spells, yes.
He just
So
backs the
Skull,
carriage up
Thola,
into
what
the
are your
kobold.
thoughts on directions here?
I would, Thola speaks up saying, I would think down would take us further towards their horde.
Alright,
Because I'm not sure how far down we are at the moment.
that's fair.
Here.
Alright, let's go down.
Curious.
What?
So far the group, except for
Sugar, we're going down.
So
except for you, are heading towards the right path.
so full.
Well, I never pictured I was going to die in a cavern.
Anybody want some feta spinach stuffed cheese?
Oh.
This should be real good, though.
Cool.
If I like spinach, maybe.
You don't like
Alright,
spinach?
as
I
you
don't like
head
the
down
texture
the
of it.
right
I don't
path,
know.
and it definitely feels more steep than you've been traveling so far.
that Jill did that.
I tread carefully.
Do you though?
And as you're going along the way, you can feel it seems to go in a curvature motion.
Oh man,
Towards
we're
the
just
right
gonna end
side.
up in the shit pile.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Go ahead. No, not yet. That wouldn't happen yet. But keep going. You are not sure how much time has passed. The only person who would know that is Skull.
I check the time, but don't share it with anybody.
Thank goodness.
Dark vision, so yeah, you'd be able to see the hands of the watch.
Yeah, he's also at the back of the pack, so unless somebody turned around, it wouldn't be hard to hide it.
Skull, you think you've been traveling through this cave for an hour now.
That's not bad.
So far, it's just been the small cabin. It's only seemed to have deviated that one time. But the group, anyone who can see beyond 5 feet can make a perception check.
Dickbag.
14.
Make sure this is
4.
And how is your little candlelight with your lack of dark vision going to help you?
7.
amazingly well.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Fine,
I rolled a
Adam.
19.
Roll at disadvantage.
I don't
So, 22. So you rolled good in this game.
So Skull is 22, Finra's
14.
I'd rather not say. It's bad.
bad. Okay.
That is auto fail.
I want to
just
see
write
how
down
I actually
bad.
would have done because he said I could roll with disadvantage. Alright, 11. 16. That would have been alright.
So
Better than him.
the group is heading along a path. It kind of evens out at one point. It's not as steep. It's kind of flattening out.
Look how cute that cat is.
But Skull, as you are taking up the rear, you notice that
No. No, don't do it.
no one else seems to have taken notice
No.
that this cave actually splits off. There are several
No.
pathways along
No.
it that you're all walking past. Some are to the right, some are to the left, but for the most part, the group is headed towards the straight path, but you are noticing these side openings as you're walking past them.
I want to kind of stop and investigate a little bit.
Oh, look at that little cookbook.
As you're still in this area and you stop and look around, you can... They were hard to see from the direction you were coming from, but now that you've turned around and looked, you can see that there are some additional paths that you could take.
There's so many options.
You can see at least 6 holes.
Oh!
Can I see how deep they go, or they just like continue on?
Some continue straight forward. Most of them head slightly down and curve a bit. And one that goes upwards.
What?
I missed the golden opportunity.
For what?
Should have threw my stink on them.
I mean, we got plenty of holes here. Well, we got ourselves a crossroad, gang.
And you can still continue down the path you were headed.
What do we want to do?
I don't know, I can't see.
There's 6 holes. And, yeah, this isn't prime ambush spot. I don't know what is.
Listen here, you
Here's what we do. We send you in,
What?
go 25 feet down each one.
Hey, why don't you go scout out for us?
Yeah.
Why me?
I have
You know,
Poor guy
amazing
just
faith
literally
in
been
you.
dragged along for this adventure.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if he wasn't a fucking thief.
Yeah. Maybe we'd be a bit kinder to you, but no.
Both stands without reason. This is morally ambiguous.
You have
Hey,
no
Kate,
ground to stand on morality.
Oh, is that so? You're trying to lead a man to his death at your heel-holding prisoner?
I didn't say you
Only
were going to
death
die.
if we.
Hey, look, why don't we tie a rope around your waist?
You said
If you
that,
get into
boss.
trouble, just yank twice, and we'll pull you out.
Hey, Kira, can you roll a knowledge or religion for me, please?
Knowledge or religion?
Yeah.
Knowledge, religion.
Yeah, they're in the same stats. Well,
It's not.
fuck you, dice. You fucking fuck.
God damn it, all the hell.
They don't even.
8.
I mean, if you believe in a god, this situation you're in could be viewed as divine punishment.
Oh, the irony.
But yeah, continue.
I refuse.
Okay.
What? What?
It's a valid thing to refuse in this situation.
I mean, it was an option.
Yeah. We're not going to force you to do that.
Okay, now you're screwed with me.
Actually, no. Amanda's done this before.
I'll go a little ways down each one of them and peek around a bit.
And she gets $7 off our meal coupons.
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Thanks for the sponsor!
Thanks,
Oh,
Domino's.
more dollars that fell down.
What's that?
Domino's. Whatever their fucking slogan is right now.
They're fixing holes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fixing potholes.
Yeah,
You're
I did see
welcome.
that.
That was pretty cool.
What was it? There's a little thing that says, "Yeah, we did it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Domino's. Yeah, we did it.
And it's better than Papa John's. So,
So everything's better than
Oh,
Papa John's.
I have to
Papa
do this
John's.
for
Yeah.
full disclaimer purposes. We are not sponsored.
Papa John's.
Fuck Papa John's.
Papa John's still says that my house doesn't exist.
Well, that's because they're terrible.
Papa John's, I get at a discount, and I still don't want their shit ass pizza.
Yeah, they're pretty
True.
bad.
It's pretty nasty.
Papa John's. They don't feel that their profits should go to their employees.
That's true.
We might need to just cut like a huge chunk of this out. Sorry.
But,
I like Little Caesars, though.
Any pizza places want to sponsor us other than Papa John's? Which we've all agreed is the devil?
Emos?
I've been right with you.
Yeah.
They seem pretty cool.
That's where the big money's at.
Yeah.
Because
The local
Local
emos.
loyalty.
well, I mean, any other pizza, $5, $7. Normal pizza for me, most $22.
Yeah, but it is like just around St. Louis. Like
Yeah.
it's not national.
Well, we got to work our way up first. I mean,
Everybody knows
What?
it's Emos Square beyond compare.
What?
No. We're trying to get a sponsor for the pizza place.